Friends of Henry Clay, this is Mr. Edwards, a guidance counselor, and I'm going to talk to you about a few of these slides. The first one is Tardies. One of my worst traits is that I'm not always punctual, so I don't want that to be one of your worst traits. So here are the expectations we have for that. One, all students are expected to arrive to class on time. A tardy team of teachers will be present in each hallway after class change. Students in hallway after the bell will be escorted to class. Teachers will record the tardy in IC. 1 to 5 tardies is a warning. Your 6th tardy, you get before or after school detention, so we definitely want to avoid that. Your 9th tardy, before or after school detention. 12th tardy, before or after school detention. And 15th tardy, the dreaded referral to administration. And I'm guessing if you have 15 tardies, your grade in that class is probably not going to be real good. So please make sure that you come to class on time. That would make me very happy. Guys, since we really want you to be on time, we are going to do random tardy sweeps this year. Random sweeps is another strategy of how the staff at Henry Clay can encourage you to be on time. Sweeps will be announced. Teachers will close their doors, the bell rings, and students not on time will report to the cafeteria on the large connector side. Students will complete documentation and staff will escort students back to class. So what this is telling me, you might as well be on time, because you're, one, going to get in trouble for being late, and then you're still going to have to go to class. So there's no benefit to being late in my eyes at all. Any student accumulating 3 tardies from sweeps will receive a half day of safe. This will repeat every third one. So once again, please try to be on time. The no pass list is the next slide I'm going to talk about. And the no pass list is like being on Santa's naughty list. This is not a list you want to be on. The no pass list means you basically are not going to be able to leave the class unless it's an emergency. So according to the slide, students on the no pass list will be allowed to use a hall pass without administrator approval or escort. Will not be allowed to use a hall pass without administrator approval or escort. Students will be added to the list if they exhibit the following behaviors: repeated class skips or excessive tardies, being out of their assigned area inside or outside of the building, abuse of hall pass time, disruptive behavior in the halls or restrooms during class time. Once a student is on the list, they will remain until the end of the semester. And guys, to me, this really isn't a punishment. We just want everybody to have a good learning environment in the school. And if you're outside screaming while teachers are trying to teach and students are trying to learn, that doesn't make a good environment. So please show up on time, and when you're out in the hallways, do not be disruptive. Guys, one of the main, or to me, the most important thing we want you to be at Henry Clay is safe. So one of the ways we can keep you safe is to know exactly is for you to be where you're supposed to be at the assigned times. The campus expectations are the following: skipping class. Being outside of a class without a pass is considered skipping and result in safe. Off limits. Being in any area of the school without legitimate reason or permission will result in safe. Off-limit areas include, but are not limited to, portables, parking lots, athletic areas, bleachers. Students out of area may be subject to a search of person and or by metal detector. Leaving Henry Clay campus at any point after arrival at school and before 3:15 will result in an automatic 3 days of safe. The final thing I'm going to talk to you about, or the final slide, is the after-school activities. All students should exit the building by 4 p.m. each afternoon unless being directly supervised by an adult. Basically, guys, as Mr. Little always says, we do love you, but you do need to be out of the building after school ends. So please do that. Unless you are doing a directly supervised activity by an adult. Any supervised student in the building after 4 p.m. will be asked to leave immediately. Students participating in after-school activities that end after 4 p.m. should leave the building at the conclusion of the activity. A teacher, coach, sponsor must supervise students during the entire after-school activity and reiterate the expectations for leaving at the conclusion of the activity. Guys, I just want to end by saying I know these are a lot of rules, but the main reason we want to do those is because we want you guys to be safe. So we want to make sure that you're supervised at all times. Have a great year this year, and I look forward to working with each and every one of you.